Look at me, I'm
The 2018 NFL schedule was surprisingly kind to many of the best teams from 2017. 4 of the league's playoff powers don't face anything that would suggest they won't return to the tournament. In addition, the week-by-week setup played most favorably into the hands of 2 non-playoff teams who performed at a high level to close last season. Primetime schedules: Thursday, Sunday, Monday night games. Here are the 6 contenders with the least difficult schedules in 2018. Pittsburgh Steelers. A combined winning percentage of the Steelers' opponents last season was .477, tied with the Jaguars, see below, for 25th in the league. That weakness is evident each month of this season's schedule. The Steelers face only 2 fellow playoff teams, the Chiefs and the Falcons, in the first 6 games before a bye, and both of those games are in Heinz Field. Pittsburgh should have a ton of momentum rolling into the Week 11 divisional playoff rematch in Jacksonville. New England at home and New Orleans on the road are back-to-back in weeks 15 and 16, but that's it for the non-AFC North spikes. This slate is built for the Steelers to get the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers have yet to lose a game with Jimmy Garoppolo as the starting quarterback, and that success should carry over even as they finally lose a few. The hardest games are Week 1 at the Vikings and Week 17 at the Rams. San Francisco travels to Green Bay in Week 6, but everything else is manageable. There's the rest of the NFC West and NFC North. Plus the AFC West and 2 fellow last-place teams, at the Buccaneers in Week 12 and at the Bears in Week 16. New England Patriots. Yes, the Patriots once again have the built-in 6-game break by playing in the weak AFC East, which will be weaker with the Bills joining the Jets and Dolphins in rebuilding mode. They do play the Jaguars Week 2, and the Steelers Week 15 on the road, but that's balanced by facing the Packers Week 9, and Vikings Week 13 at home. The rest of the AFC South and the rest of the NFC North are additional breaks for New England. Los Angeles Chargers. The AFC West teams have the most favorable schedules as a group, and that includes the surging Chargers, who stand out as the new best team in the division. There's the crosstown battle against the Rams in Week 3 and a trip to the Steelers in Week 13, but other than that, the trickiest test might be the London home game against the Titans in Week 7. Playing the NFC West further eases the travel. Overall, the Chargers will play only 3 games in the Eastern Time Zone. Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are set up to prove they're here to stay as an AFC playoff heavyweight. Getting both the Patriots Week 2 and the Steelers Week 11 at home is a huge opportunity to improve the seeding. It would have been nice for them to also get the Eagles in Jacksonville, but a neutral site matchup in London is still pretty good. They couldn't have drawn up it any better in drawing the AFC East and NFC East in the divisional schedule rotation. The Jaguars' defense will get to prey on lots of shaky offenses. Philadelphia Eagles early home games against the Falcons Week 1 and Vikings Week 5 are padded nicely in between bye games at the Buccaneers vs. the Colts and at the Titans. After the Jaguars game in London and a bye, there are late road dates with the Saints Week 11 and Rams Week 15, but that's balanced out by home games versus the Panthers Week 7 and Texans Week 16, and 5 NFC East games in the second half. There are a lot of teams gunning for the champions in a top-heavy NFC, but relative to recent teams that attempted to repeat, the Eagles are well perched to battle for conference supremacy.